Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Shadow Hearts Covenant. Last time we began our trek through the Dog Shrine. In my opinion, one of the most boring areas in the entire game. This time, we set up our path, which is going to lead us to the final area. Take one quick look at the map here to kind of give you an idea of what we did in the previous episode. We went over to that red room over there to collect some treasure, the blue room up top to collect treasure, and the white room over to the side to collect treasure. The final room is the black room, which is dead center in that 3x3 grid in the middle of the map there. That's where we're going now, and let us do that. Let's go a few more steps here, go into the next room, and make one small change here to my equipment, which involves, I was going to give you something else, but I'm going to give you the thief earrings instead, as well as willpower. Everyone else has the appropriate protection. Everyone else has exactly the same equipment, actually, save for Anne's Cross. But the same basic idea everywhere. Alright, let's go. Really? You went into cutscene mode to open a treasure chest? That's it? Congratulations, Kurando. We did this with a map. Good for you. Oh, is it Santa Claus? We've heard that disgusting laugh before. Ah, it's that, guy. Didn't we kill him? Well, look what you found. You found us. So she was worried about him, apparently. He looks like a projection, so I wouldn't expect us to be able to threaten him all that well. Throw you into the depths of hell. You've already done that! Okay. You're all, snow and transparency. Interestingly enough, we want to kill this guy first. Absolutely, we want to kill this guy first. This guy here will, as we saw in normal encounters, cast in trance. We don't want that. That sounds like a terrible idea. New weapon, and he still can't kill it in one hit. That's unfortunate. It has to die now. Have to waste 2 turns. You'll notice that his Kurando's hit area, or his strike area, has dropped substantially. I don't know why this is. I think it just removes all of his strike expands before the fight. I gave him extra to make sure he'd have lots, and he still has none. It really sucks. So anyway, we're going to set up Arc Rage. Hotoke Garan has 6,980 HP. He is dark-based, as he was before, can cast all level 3 elemental spells, can use Mind Assault, and will use it on the person with the most MP. And what else can you do? You can do an ability called the Black Vortex, and a normal attack, which will also do SP lowering, as well as Black Vortex. Apparently, there's some... by the way, I talked about leveling up some of these other ones. So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to use the light-based one. And we're going to use Arc Barrier, since we don't have access to it any other way. But yeah, apparently Garan has energized with the power of a 5th level Hotoke. Despite being half transparent, he is easily recognizable by his characteristically creepy voice. Now, apparently a hotoke is a word related to Buddhism and has several meanings. Can be one who has achieved enlightenment, but can also refer to a soul or spirit of the dead. So I'm not exactly sure why they decided to not show or even talk about any of this. We're just fighting him all of a sudden, and no background, nothing has changed here. It's really, really weird. Anyway, I'll go over some of the other abilities that some of these other fusions have. The reason we haven't been using them is because it really hasn't mattered. I brought all physical attackers because we're fighting Garon. He's immune to magic, just like he was before. So we're not going to use any magic skills here. What we are going to do is throw you into Neomon, since that gives you the best stats, and we're going to combo up. Now, we don't need to get any type of big combo this time around, but we do need to make sure that we never miss the ring. If we don't miss the ring, or if we miss the ring, we'll miss out on a seal, and I don't want to do that. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. The rest of it is just us wailing away on this guy very slowly. Even slower if I can't hit a giant hit area like that. You can fuse now. That'll put you in a little more damage against this guy. Go for Neomon here. As you can see, we don't really even need special abilities. The one thing you may have wanted to include is somebody with art here, but I didn't, and I don't think it's going to be a huge deal one way or the other. Do you get another attack? He's going to get another attack anyway. I'm just going to do that anyway. And yeah, you're going to get another attack too. Can't believe I've perfected so many attacks with him so far. I'm not used to having such a small area to hit on the ring anymore. Yep, this is your boss fight. He's someone we basically fight with normal attacks. Now you could set up Inferno with fighties if you wanted to do that. You could use some of Karen's abilities to do lots of damage. You could use Deathcon Hammer with Joachim. But we don't need to. We absolutely don't need to. We're over 2,000 damage with a combo without any special abilities. And we're probably not even going to need to heal in this fight. Set up one. That was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen going for a combo and then setting up two-person combos right away like that. Oh well. I specifically whiffed on that one because I'm close to winning the fight and I don't want to risk missing. And that was Garon. And he only got 3 turns in. Well, that's a thing. So yeah, don't miss the ring and you get Seal of Vitality, which is nice. Look at all that soul, 333. It's ridiculous. Anastasia, stop being creepy. No, it wasn't. You contributed a little bit to that fight, but no more than anyone else. too powerful for ordinary use. Let's go back and see Aunt Saki. Now they warp us out. So first thing we do, ring custom. Yeah, as you can see, they removed all of his strike areas, so let's put them all back. Video game, that was rude. And you know what else I might do? Well, I don't need to, that's fine. I think it's moved his attack slightly from where it was before. But we did finally get his ultimate weapon. Blind Wolf transformed into a sword to aid words are hard. Traveler was ambushed in the night. A blind wolf transformed into the sword to aid him. Grateful Traveler founded a village to venerate the sword. Now, I've seen the word venerate and venerable multiple times. I really should look up what it means, because it seems important enough now that I should know what it means. Alright, we're going to make a couple of other switches here. First being giving you demon earrings. And what else should I give you? Flare brooch? Sure, why not? We'll give you that. Alright, I was just saving and healing up. Anyway, let's go back to Inugami Village and return to Aunt Saki. Considering all the Asian style music we got in the first game when we were in China in the first half of the game, I'm surprised there are very few like highly stylized Japanese feeling tracks in this game. Considering even though in the first game had Yasunori Mitsuda as one of the composers, the other two composers, I believe, or no, there was one other composer that worked with Mitsuda on the first game. Mitsuda hasn't, but that other composer returned to this game and worked with somebody else or two other people or two other composers, and they worked on this. I think Mitsuda was back for a couple of tracks. I can't remember. But either way, like a lot of the same staff and production talent and composers were here on this. And even though the soundtrack for this game is great, certain things just seem out of place to me. The direction of the music was a lot better in the first game, in my opinion. That sounds kind of creepy. You were watching the whole time. It's not like you did anything weird in there. See, like, this would have made perfect sense if they had had like a random cutscene along the way where Yuri was being a dumbass, or whether he was flirting with someone or being mean to Anastasia or something. But he gets the reaction, but it reacts to nothing that even happened. There were no cutscenes in that entire area to warrant such a reaction. Of course you couldn't, because you're weak on your own. Chooses its own master. That would make sense. We're fighting to save the world, so yeah, I would hope so. Yeah, we might as well continue. Oh? He's grown so much and so quickly. He literally hasn't changed at all. He has had no character development at all in this game, period. He is one of the most bland characters I think I've ever seen in an RPG. I disagree. Sorry if I'm negative this episode, but I really don't like Kurando. Like, I was being very serious when I said he has no personality. He doesn't. He's boring. Okay, whatever. Oh, stop. All right. Let us finish up and head on out of the village then. After leaving the village and coming back, gotta talk to you. What's going on? It's early this morning. She's been all by herself at the Fountain of Sakune. Yeah, she's done that multiple times since we've come here. How is it different? Well, we're gonna go check on her. Mine as well. Let's go check on her, see what's going on over here. Yeah, am I alone in thinking that Kurando is just a boring character? Like, you know, you would think the samurai character would be interesting, but basically he's got fealty as a knight, or a samurai, whatever you want to call him, and that was it. He tried to protect the people he was guarded with protecting, and that's all he did. At least they figured this out, you know, in other games where they've had characters that have had that as their primary feat. Steiner in Final Fantasy IX. He basically played that bit up to the utmost extreme and was actually really entertaining in that game. Kurando just kind of half-asses it. He just wasn't written with any character development at all. No growth, no change, no intriguing personality traits. He is literally just so boring. Just wait here and relax. Be careful.
Kurando.
Mother? What is it? What's happened?
Last night, your dead father appeared to me in my dream.
My father?
Yes. He showed me the enemy that you and the others must ultimately face. And he said this to me. Open Kurando's seal.
My seal?
The power of the Dog Guardians that guard the 8 million gods of Japan.
That's a lot of gods.
That power is in your blood, given to you to protect this world. Kurando, I must follow the law. It is my duty to prepare you. You must defeat me and break out of the box that contains your power.
I understand.
I cannot hold back. If you lose, you will die. Please forgive me, my son, my beloved.
You needn't apologize. I'm Inigami too. My blood is your blood.
Awaken now the true form which lives behind the facade. Awaken now, spirit of the Ogre!
I'm a broken record at this point. Show, don't tell. I guess they kind of show here in the fact that, yes, he has a new fusion, but they don't do much with it. Special skills. He has his base skill. His fusion is level 1, and you basically are stuck in this fight doing normal attacks because they're more powerful than his special, because as we've already established, Kurando's special attack sucks, and he was not configured very well as a character, considering what his fusions allow him to do. I missed! Seal! Yeah, I don't care. It don't matter. That's a lot of damage. Why did you do so much damage? I shouldn't have done that much damage. I thought I was fully healed. I should have been fully healed. Oh well, whatever. As you might guess, considering all we can do is normal attack, there's not really much to this fight. I'm not even going to go over her HP totals or anything else. She's immune to all status. There's nothing we can do. Basically, just equip yourself for as much physical attack power as possible, and realize that you're going to get your ass beat and then, you know, dish it right back and then heal and repeat. It's not a particularly interesting fight. But I guess that's par for the episode at this point. The whole point of this episode is to fight enemies that we basically beat with normal attacks. Their extract. Fully healing would be nice. Seal has been naturally healed over time. She's still the same character she was before. She's still going to do that. As soon as she does that, you need to defend. Even if it means you get a second turn, just defend. Her with energy charge hurts. Now, I do have demon earrings on him, so he is taking some additional damage because of that. But regardless of whether you're using them or not, she's still going to do a lot of damage. There's nothing special about the fight in terms of what you can win or anything for perfect ring or combos or anything like that.
Can't afford to lose now.
For defeating her, we get Seal 4. An urge to go wild. Probably why your inner spirit of the ogre looked like a wild, you know, rabid kind of underdeveloped human, I guess. Kind of. It doesn't really look so much like an ogre as he does, you know, like a caveman. So now he's got to try and keep this new power under control, and I'll tell you right now that never comes up again. Anastasia, what do you see in him? I know the kind of the echoes of, you know, the Ico from Final Fantasy IX are here with, you know, Anastasia being, you know, infatuated with a much old, well, I guess Kurando's like 17 or 18, so he's not like he's much older, but an older character. It's, I can't remember if I have to go all the way out of town to do this or not, but we're going to try and do it now. Okay, we didn't have to go out of town. Perfect. But yeah, the echoes are there. It's kind of weird. Wanted to talk to you. Don't be shy. Seems to have changed somehow. Seems to have gotten more manly, more adult lately. Anastasia, you're what, 13? Stop. I'll let you in on a little secret. Kurando has recently become a man. That's right. Don't tell anyone, all right? Kurando has just passed his coming-of-age rite. He was swinging that big, hard thing. This is the most interesting Kurando has ever been, and it's through the eyes of his mother. Really, video game? I guess this is par for the course with Shadow Hearts. It just loves to do stupid stuff like this, but big, hard thing. She's too young to understand that. What were you thinking of? She is a child. She probably wasn't thinking that. Guess I'm the one who was thinking so. Yes, you were. You're the one who said it. That's at all levels of creepy I'm not going to get into. Kurando broke the seal and resurrected the spirit of the ogre, swinging a metal rod. Okay. Oh my. Can't leave things like this. I don't want to spoil my image as the beautiful, mysterious widow. You haven't really been all that mysterious. Whatever. And Anastasia's completely lost on all of this going on. Never mind. I'll tell you what. Let me give you this. It'll look marvelous on you. The autumn kimono. Husband ordered the coat when Kurando was born in case it was a girl. The leading weavers of the day purified raw silk in the holy fountain to create it. Ultimate garment. Kept it safe all these years to give it to the woman Kurando would someday marry. Don't encourage her. No, don't encourage this. And that should do the trick to repair my image. You weren't worried about anything other than your image. How conceited can you be? You remember now, don't you? What's my image? That's the one. They'll get along just fine. Anastasia will continue to be creepily kind of obsessed with Kurando, and Saki will do things, I guess. None of these characters have any motivation to do anything. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, Anastasia's completely clueless to this whole cutscene. Now they're engaged? Wait, what? Video game, what is wrong with you? Stop! Why do you encourage this? This video game is stupid. The autumn kimono is basically the same thing as the bridal dress for Lucia. It changes Anastasia's sprite. That's the wrong joystick. So there you go. It gives her a different sprite if you're interested in a different sprite. Cool. Let's take that off because it's no good. As you can see, it doesn't give any stats or anything like that. Cut short and embroidered with vivid autumn colors. Well. Put that on in the meantime. And miss the door. Yeah, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. There is one other thing I would like to go over, but I think it makes sense to do it in the next episode because next time we are returning somewhere. Somewhere we haven't been in a long time. Well, I actually don't know how long it's been since we've been there. Next time, we return to the graveyard. Now that we have access to all of the fusions for all of the characters, and see what happens next. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.